folks, welcome back to the weekly comic book snap. We're back again, issue 84.
Are you sure?
We're back in, what?
Are you sure?
82, 83, 84. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Pretty sure. We're back again at Frog Bros Comics and Books. Change positions. The glorious wall of comics is over here to my right, and Spesh, as always, is over here to my left.
Unless they've just watched the previous one and then we're in the same places.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Reference issue 83. Confused about any of this. But we're back with another book. So where are we going, Spesh?
We are going way back.
Way back when?
Way back to biblical times. So when Will was but a boy.
Yeah, little.
And we are going to the goddamned The Virgin Brides.
Well, there we are. I mean, good stuff.
What to say? So first of all, it's by Jason Aaron.
Yes, who we are big fans of.
We are massive fans
Huge
of.
Aaron
And not only does he do amazing stuff in the superhero realm.
Yes.
At the moment, we were just discussing his latest on the Avengers and the latest arc with Moon Knight coming in.
Yeah.
Fantastic, so good.
Loved
It's a
his Thor
great
run as
first-
well.
Yeah. But he really does do horrible indie stories, as in horribly good about horrible characters and just cretins, and builds horrible worlds. I'm thinking
The list is
Scalped,
great, isn't it? Yeah.
Southern Bastards,
yeah.
exactly. What was the war one?
I can't remember that.
It was very much pitched in the war world, and just horrible characters, and he gets them, and he makes you kind of care for them as well, though.
Yeah.
So this is a follow-on to the goddamned.
Yes. Which was a 3-issue.
It was a mini where it was about Cain,
Yes.
Adam and Eve's son, who brought murder to the world and couldn't die, and he just cruised around wanting to die, and it was really, really uplifting. No,
yes.
it wasn't very uplifting, but it was really good.
Yeah.
It was great. And the same team have got back together, and these were the guys that did Scalped as well, don't you? Did you read Scalped?
I read, not from the start, but I have read a few of the trades of Scalped.
Great. I love Scalped.
Brilliant.
You know, it weirdly reminds me of Deep Cover, Lawrence Fishburne film.
Okay, haven't seen that.
Okay, it's from the 80s, so I thought you might have.
No, that's a bit before my time, Smash.
Anywho, so this one is about two
Young ladies.
female characters that do they show up in the Bible? I'm sorry, I'm going to show my ignorance of.
Well, we talked about this, didn't we? And we're
did.
not too sure. I mean, we are not heavily versed in the biblical texts.
Although obviously every Sunday we are at the God's home.
Yes, we are. But we fall asleep in the pews. Pay attention to that. That's sort of drivel. No, we're not hugely versed in
the Bible,
biblical law.
So especially this would be the Old Testament. I would have
I
thought.
would imagine so.
Yes,
but
anyway, again, it's a horrible world that these two girls are coming up to their change from girlhood into womanhood.
Yeah.
And when that change comes, thank you very much. When that change comes, they are taken away from the lives that they're living, and something. It's not really nailed on what happens.
Well, it's they're sort of. Well, you don't want to give too much away, but they're basically sort of taken. They're kind of betrothed to
God.
Something.
Oh well, I got the impression that it was to the Almighty when it's.
But that would. It's painted in slightly interesting.
Well, because it's going with the Old Testament thing. It's not quite the fluffy old bearded dude that sits on a cloud, and I think he's very much more of the old the smiter kind of
he's a sort of a bit
kind of guy,
nasty chap.
Exactly. I would say that kept society in its place by the fear of it.
Yeah. So that's the kind of you start following a young lady who reaches her
time
flowering,
yes,
and then is given up to the Almighty.
Yes.
And two girls who sort of know her and hear her sort of screaming and such, and sort of want to try and find out where she is and what's gone on.
And
and the story kicks off from there, doesn't it?
And I'm worried, yes, but it's again, it's horrible, like the old crones.
And it's really it's
dark.
yes,
It is.
but it's an interesting
Well, so was the
subject
first.
matter to kind of weave a story around.
Absolutely, but
somehow.
it's quite ballsy as well, I think.
And there's what I
this.
did think with this is like, I don't know whether I enjoyed it. I think I did, but I thought there was a great kind of section where one of the girls has a sort of vision, I guess.
Yep.
And there is sort of imagery that sort of speaks metaphorically to what she's about to kind of...
the flowering and
yes, which was, I thought, just really sort of darkly
beautiful.
Terrific.
Great. It's
very interesting stuff.
For me, when these two get together,
good stuff happens.
Dark, beautiful
Yeah.
stuff happens.
Yeah, there's a definite kind of beauty to it, but it's a really interesting read.
It is. I wouldn't say it's one for the kiddywinks.
No, not for the kids.
No, and for everybody else who's going into it, you've got to go into it a little bit open-minded, I would say.
I would say so, and be sort of prepped for some challenging subject matter.
Yeah, but
But
it's great, and that's
setting up to be a cool story.
what Jason Aaron does is, like I say, it's amazing how he can switch from the Star Wars universe,
Switch hats.
and then chuck on Avengers and the Thor, and just come up with these great superhero romps half the time.
Absolutely, so accessible.
But then
and
go
just-
into things like Southern Bastards, where you start off and you dislike everybody in the book, but then you start to really like latch onto even the worst ones and see them as being people.
He's got a talent for creating like sort of lovable, horrible protagonists, I think.
Three-dimensional people, isn't it? There's a realism there that's just amazing, and he's doing it again.
Yeah,
So
fantastic.
I am
really good.
Keep it coming.
Yeah. So this is Image, isn't it?
It is indeed.
One of the indies that came out in the sort of
This
Arrow
week,
stuff
yep,
and
and again, like I
big
say,
two.
the big hitters are coming, and we're about to review another one.
Yeah, so there we are, folks. There's the Goddamned. What's the thing again? The Virgin.
The Virgin Bride.
There we go. So that's issue 1.
And it's $3.99. Sorry, $3.99, which is £3.50 here at From Cross Comics and Books.
There we go. So there we are, folks. There we go. Yeah, good stuff. Take care of each other. We'll be back soon for another episode.